Welcome back everyone. In this video we're going to be setting up the Phantom 2023. With me here I've got Ryjan, who's never actually set up a scooter before.
That is true.
So we're going to be walking him through all the steps needed to have the scooter road ready.
I'm excited, let's go.
If you want to see the actual unboxing, you can click the link up top where we unbox the Phantom V2. So in this video, Ryjan's actually going to be setting up the scooter himself. So if it's your first time and you've never set up a scooter, you can follow along and do just like him. So the first thing we're going to do is first flip the stem up. Make sure to hold the handlebars not to scratch the stem. There we go. Now we'll flip the latch up to lock in place. Now that we've got it in place, you can put your pin through the hole on the side. There you go. And now we'll slide the lock. Now that the scooter's all set up, what we'll need to do is install the handlebars. So first we'll take off the headlight with a 3mm Allen key. So you can take off these two screws right there. Now that you've got the headlight out, just make sure to take out the two screws not to lose them. Perfect, we can put that on the deck for now. Now we'll put that to the side and remove the knuckle. So those 4 front screws, and then we'll be able to install the handlebars. So now we can put the handlebars in place, and when we put them on, just like this, we'll flip them so the throttles are facing the rider, and we want to make sure not to pinch any of these wires right here. So we'll install, make sure to align the grooves with the stem, and it's fine if the handlebars are sliding down as long as you hold the knuckle while you're screwing them on. So you can start installing them with your fingers just to hold them in place, and usually I'd like to go diagonally. Now before we get the screws tight, we'll want to make sure to adjust the handlebars to exactly where we need them. So if you want to hold just on the side here while you're screwing in. And obviously since the Phantom comes plug and play, we don't need to work with any wires or play around in the deck while we're setting up the scooter, which is a big advantage.
How tight do you want the screws to be?
So as long as your handlebars aren't moving after you've tightened it, you should be good. Just move them back and forth after, and we'll see how tight they are. So that should be good for now. Now we'll grab the 2 screws for the headlight and install the headlight with the 3mm. Now these we have to be careful not to over tighten because it is plastic, and we don't want to crack the plastic. Perfect. Now we'll just check the headlight, make sure it's tight. Headlights on tight, knuckles tight, handlebars aren't moving. So now that we've set up the handlebars, we've set up the locking mechanism, essentially the scooter's ready to go.
Really?
But we'll turn it on and make sure everything's good before we ride.
Nice.
So now that the handlebars are set up, the folding mech is tight, what we'll need to do is turn on the scooter by pressing the power button. So the screen turns on, that's good. We can test the signal lights, make sure everything's working. So we can see right side's working. Now we'll test the left side. Left side's working as well. So now we'll double press the power button to turn on the headlight and tail light.
So while riding, if I'm double pressing it, will that turn off my scooter?
No, if you double press it quickly, it'll turn on the headlights. You really need to hold the power button to turn it on and off.
Okay, that's good.
So now we can turn off the headlight, and we'll test the brake sensor. So you can press on the brake handles, make sure the tail light goes on. We'll test the other side. That's good.
Does the regen brake get turn on the brakes? Okay, that's
yeah, it does. When you press the regen brake as well, it will turn on the brake. So now that we check the brake sensors, we'll cycle through the gears to just pressing quickly on the power button. You see now we're in gear 2, gear 3, and then if we triple press on the power button, we'll go into Ludo mode. There you go, as you can see, Ludo mode. So now we'll triple press to get out of it. There you go. We'll go back to gear 1. Now we're going to test the throttles. The scooter might be in kickstart mode, so what we'll do is give the tire a little spin just to make sure we get it going. Right on, so you can spin it. As you can see, the rear motor's working just fine. Now we'll do the same thing in the front. So you can actually do this by yourself if you need to. All you need to do is spin and pull down the throttle. As we can see, the front motor's working well as well. What we can do now is test the regen, so just pressing the regen brake, we see it stops the motor and turns on the brake light as well.
So what is a regen brake?
So regen brake is essentially electronic braking in the motor itself, rather than the mechanical disc brakes on the scooter. Now that we've covered all the handlebar components, display, we've checked the brakes, the motors, everything working perfectly, we'll check the PSI of the tires, making sure it's rideable, and then we'll be good to go.
That's it?
That's it. Ryjan, congratulations on setting up your first scooter. As you can see, the whole process takes about 10-15 minutes total. Really not that complicated. Do you have any questions?
This scooter, it's app compatible now, right?
Yeah, the Phantom V3 or the Phantom 2023 is app compatible. We'll be making a whole video on the app walkthrough later on, so if you want to check that out, it'll be on the YouTube channel. And if you're looking for repair walkthroughs, repair content on the Phantom or our other models, that's also on the YouTube channel.
Oh, really? Great.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thanks, everyone.